ground shake.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Brian here, Brian's Lawn Maintenance. Alright, I want to talk about a little throwback here. I think we're going geek to freak style on this with a commentary, right? Hey, I got a new Yeti microphone. I'm going to be working on some stuff in the future. No, I'm not doing a podcast. If you want that, check out the other guys that have got good podcasts. But really quick, little throwback to a landscaping job that Brandon and I did, a leaf cleanup. This was one of the first ones we did actually in the regular season. This was probably the middle of November. So you can see we're already cleaning out the beds and doing the whole deal. But hey, if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click like and leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you guys want to see more commentary style videos and how-tos this way. This is new to me, but somebody commented about a week ago, I want to see more leaf cleanup footage. And this is when I got the new GoPro. So I did not have very good intros or outros, and the audio microphone, doesn't do very well like the DSLR. So I said, you know what, I can do a good voiceover and just spend some time with you guys showing you what we're doing. So beyond all that, hope you guys are doing well. Happy New Year to everybody. I've been working on so many projects lately where I haven't been able to do a whole bunch of video uploading, but we're gonna get better at that as we go. So this one right here, we're doing the front yard only. This is one of Brandon's clients, and you guys know the drill if you've watched any of my other leaf cleanup videos, where we're trying to get the beds blown out first. It's always pruning, bed blowouts, and then the mower. And as you guys can see with the weather conditions, it was just a crazy, crazy fall. We had about an inch of snow once a week, every week, all through November, and super cold temperatures, and nothing ever melted. It was just tough. We had 3 working days, and that includes weekends, total in the month of November. So there's a lot that we wanted to do. It just never worked out. We didn't even get to cleanups until basically the first week of December. Now this one right here, we are going through here and blowing out the beds. You get those stone pillar little concrete things up front, the little front patio. Super cute, but super annoying as well because there's little spirea all over the place. So Brandon and I, we got the backpack blowers out, and what we're trying to do is get the property lines all basically blown out and get all the leaves in the middle of the yard. So normally we would grab the hedge trimmers, clean up any boxwoods, spireas, hostas, daylilies, all that mess. Usually we throw all that in wheelbarrows and we will bag it, or throw it in the wheelbarrows and dump it, I should say. And if not, we'll bag it. Now we have the dump insert, so we can do that. Brandon brought his dump trailer just so we could throw it on there as well, in case the dump insert got filled up. But you guys can see that we have all the leaves that were blown to the front. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And then what we're going to do here in a minute is once we have our property outlined, we take the mower through, we rip through with the bagger, and we start dumping it all on the trailer. So anyway, I thought really quick, I wanted to say a shout out to, I think it was Edwin, or Edward, that I think it was Edwin, who won the 45K Launchpreneur t-shirt, by the way. He was one of the winners for the every 1,000 subscribers that we do giveaway from 40 to 50K, just as a way to say thank you for commenting on videos. It was one lucky random winner, and we picked him off of the Brandon 1 year in review video. So congratulations again to Edwin. He won a Launchpreneurs t-shirt. How do you want to win for 46K? Well, leave a comment and we'll make sure to hopefully pick you as a lucky winner once we cross the 46K benchmark. Alright guys, so now after we have everything blown out of all the beds, or a good majority of it, I'd say 95%, it's time for the mower. Now, if you guys can look real clearly and real closely, you can see on the sidewalk, it is soaking wet. This turned into a fiasco. It wasn't the end of the world, but it was definitely wet. What happened was about an hour before, it had rained, like freezing rain, like maybe just about a 30-minute window, maybe, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or something like that of rain, nothing crazy, but it flooded, man, like all these front yards that the grass doesn't soak it up in the fall, right? In the summer, you get an inch of rain or a half inch of rain and a storm blows through, it'll suck it up in an hour and a half, 2 hours, you can be right back out there, can't even tell. But you can see how slow moving it is and how slow I'm going on this whole leaf cleanup on the front yard. It's cringy to just even watch, but we ended up doing a pretty good job. Again, this was just a front only landscape job or leaf cleanup job, And I think Brandon was saying that my bagger was shooting it out a little bit on the side. One of the parts that I have is kind of dimpled in, so we're ejecting some leaves, and he just cleaned it up really quick. But you can kind of see those two, what are they, the tracks right there from the mower with the first pass I made. You can tell it's wet out, man. The X-Mark with the UltraVac is what you guys are looking at here. It is a dope setup. We've made a lot of money with leaf cleanups. Sure beats the good old days of tarping and blowing with leaves and hauling it off and dumping it on a trailer, or even worse yet, bagging it and all that mess. But it does fill up relatively quick, dry leaves especially. I know a lot of guys mulch first and then they'll throw the bagger on just to reduce the amount of leaves and material, but I don't really do that too much. But anyway, what happened was that chute gets clumped up when it's wet, and it doesn't eject it into the back bagger very quickly. So you see me kind of dumping it out, emptying it. The auger slash impeller, I don't know what you call it, on the edge of the mower, that can clump up as well. So you just see me cleaning it all up and kind of clearing out the windpipe of the bagger system there. Anyway, it's just it's fun. But now you can see right in the middle, if you look closely like that, where it would discharge out of the mower deck, we left kind of a leaf clump line, and that's a good way also to recognize if the bagger is filled up. So you'll see me try to clean up one more pass. I think I just kind of throw in the towel. I'm like, this is it. I'm pretty sure the bagger's cleaned up or filled up. Let's go to the trailer. Let's go dump it off, and we'll do one more round. Now, a lot of you guys have been seeing me use that dump insert and just asking my 2 cents on it. I absolutely love it. Yes, it would make sense to have a maybe a long box with the 8-foot bed and all that jazz, but it's worked out just fine with me and my truck. Ideally, one day the partnership will be Brandon and I can have access to a dump trailer. We might throw down together, or just have him have one, and we can tag team our leaf cleanups. But for now, what we do is any of the plant material, because Brandon has a spot to dump, he'll throw it on his trailer once my dump insert gets filled up. So we don't really like charge. I don't really charge him for it or anything like that. We're friends. We help each other out, and we got a video about that coming out here in another couple days. How we do subcontractor agreements, him, myself, and Mike. So look forward to that video. But right here you see me emptying out the bags. And one thing I always want to just reiterate, if you guys happen to be newer to this, is for the love of God, look both ways before crossing the street. Little tip there. I'm a huge safety guy, man, and sometimes you get lazy when you get comfortable and you don't remember the basics. Because man, we had a couple cars blaze through. I don't know if it was on this job site, but another job site, and I was coming out of my trailer, and I always look. And this one time I happened to not look, and literally like some young girl in a Jeep Cherokee or whatever it was came like 45 miles down an hour down the road, and I was like, that was almost it. But anyway, so all right, let's see what else we got going on. So Brandon is blowing from the boulevard in, as you can see, and it's really fun when you have 2 guys to do a leaf cleanup, because I'm going back and forth on the mower trying to grab all the leaves I can, but Brandon's continuously pushing it to the middle. So anything that blows out of the X-Mark Laser Zs are notorious for the front right blowout. So all the leaves will go into that auger and shoot back into the bagger. But a lot of times they'll have a lot of blowout in that front right baffle area. There are an aftermarket set from Red Magic Performance. We have it. I need to install it. We'll probably have that on the mower for spring. It's supposed to help reduce that. So if anybody's ever used that Red Magic Performance baffle kit, let me know. I'd love to hear how it works. So you can see like me just creeping, man, because I don't want to tear up the turf. I mean, generally speaking, honestly, we probably shouldn't be doing this leaf cleanup because it was so wet. Oh, it's just kind of cringy to watch. You can see Brandon literally just blowing water because it soaked for just like 20-30 minutes, but it doesn't go anywhere in the fall is what I'm trying to say. It's like standing water. It's really tough. And this one has a really steep pitch to the front yard, and that's why it's all over the sidewalk and the boulevard. But anyway, we had work to do. We had a window to do it. Don't judge us. I'm sure you guys have all done the same thing. So anyway, Laser Z with the bagger. It's been working good. This one, I've got about 1,500 hours on this unit almost by then, and the bagger, same thing. But I will say this, come spring, there's a good chance that we'll be trading this bad boy in for a new Laser Z. And a lot of you guys keep asking me, what stand am I going with? What stand am I going with? They're all good. I can't decide just yet. I can't tell everybody just yet. But The short answer is that we'll probably do some stuff with Exmark by spring. I'm working on some brand deal stuff, so most likely we'll be running the Star S. But the other ones, Ferris, Skag Wright, awesome mowers, pluses and minuses with both of them. But no decisions have been made if I was going to throw down which one I'd go with. We still have a bunch of those mower videos coming with Stan and myself. Those will be out over the next few weeks, so stay tuned. But it's just a lot of good stuff going on in the back end, but still waiting for it all to materialize before I can talk about it. So anyway, so if you guys are in the market for a new stand-on, love to hear what you guys are looking forward to. All of them have been pretty good. So anyway, where are we at right now? So I'm going back and forth trying to grab all the wet leaves. You don't want to necessarily make more than 2 or 3 passes on the front or even backyard, because you're going to really start rutting up the lawns in the fall. So you always want to try to make your passes and your lines not on the same mowing lines as the last few cuts for the end of the season. I tried to make sure I don't make divots in the lawns, because like I said, they're really soft this time of year. So where are we at right now? We got where this cleanup probably took us maybe about a half hour, 45 minutes. This is pretty much real time. This video is 15 minutes. Didn't have very much footage before or after that I was able to use. So maybe a half hour here at the job site in total, blowing out the whole beds in the front and vacuuming it all up. You can see the mower's already filled up again. Now let's talk about pruning. Why did we not prune a bunch of the spirea here? We always can pull the daylilies and the hostas because they go dormant, but you don't want to be doing pruning late November when it gets really cold. I am not the authority on pruning. I am learning very, very quickly and fast from a lot of good people, so I can do best practices, because I've only been doing leaf cleanups for maybe 3 years now. So I'm still learning about all my plants and all the ways they bloom and all the names and how not to damage them or hurt them or shock them as well, because plants and tree and health for all that stuff is very different than lawn maintenance. So anyway, I really respect that. I want to make sure that we're doing best practices and showing you guys the best work. But we did not end up pruning very much this year. We're going to leave a lot of that to our spring cleanups. And the main reason was the weather just changed so quickly. It went from 55 degrees to 25 degrees in about a week, and we really didn't get a fall up here in Michigan. So it was one of those things where we wanted to do all the leaves, get all the cleanups done, but we didn't have time to also prune everybody for real. So we're going to do a lot of that. A lot of spring cleanups are going to be a lot of pruning in 2019. So anyway, you can see I got 1 pass left or so. We're going to tag that with the mower here in a second. It's always nice when you got a guy up in the dump insert that you can hand the bags to, so he can dump and push it from the front of the truck to the back. That way we can pile it up nice and high and make short work of it. So if you guys are enjoying this, please shoot it a big thumbs up. This is real time. It takes a long time to edit. It takes a lot longer to do a commentary. So if you guys are enjoying this, please shoot it a big thumbs up. And if you want me to do more of these, maybe let me know. I can't promise I'll be able to do it every time, but when I get a little bit more free time in the there's no such thing as free time. When I get some more time, I'll try to do some of these if you guys enjoy them. Maybe ad lib, leave some tips in there outside of like a regular mowing vlog, which I try to do that as well. But these are a lot of fun. This was a good cleanup. A front yard only on this, I don't know, might be 125 bucks, 100 bucks, something like that. I'm not really sure what Brandon charged. Like I said, it was his client. So, but as you can see, this is what the client wanted. You want the front looking good. We're doing these subdivisions. You got to keep up with the Joneses. Just kidding. And it ended up turning out pretty well. So that's pretty much it, guys. All right, we'll definitely catch you on the next one. And if you guys need anything, always shoot me a message, and we'll catch up with you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.